Very welcome to this presentation. Sweden Innovation Days is about getting to know the Swedish AI landscape and also about international benchmarking with some of the best in the world. It's also about knowledge exchange and matchmaking. We hope the activities during these 3 days will help you come closer and promote cooperation between our countries. This presentation offers matchmaking and funding opportunities, focusing on India, South Korea, and Japan. My name is Malin Petersen, and I'm responsible for cooperation with India and South Korea at Vinnova, Sweden's innovation agency. Shortly, you will also meet my colleague, Peter Lindberg, Evrika National Project Coordinator at Vinnova. And let us start with India. To stay posted, please join our LinkedIn group. You see the link here on the screen, and the group is called Sweden-India Innovation Initiative. This is a group where we share information about funding opportunities, upcoming events. It's also a place where you can meet partners for cooperation between Sweden and India. So please join us. You're also welcome to post information about events you're organizing, or if you want to share some information about your activities and what you're looking for in a partner. So please join our LinkedIn group. The first event I'm going to tell you about is India-Sweden Innovation Day on the 27th of November. And as you can see, this event has a very similar name to the event you are on now, but please don't mix them up. This is an event open for everyone to participate, and it's targeting innovation actors within academia, enterprise and government in Sweden and India. It's brought to you by India Unlimited in association with the Embassy of India in Sweden, as well as Sweden-India Business Council and Confederation of Indian Industry. At the bottom of this slide, you see contact info if you want to find out more, or you could just follow the link and register right away. The next event I'm going to share information about is Sweden-India Nobel Memorial. And the first day, there's an event called She-STEM, Women Leading the Way. This is also an event open for everyone, and they're targeting people with an interest in science and technology, as well as sustainability, including the importance of encouraging women to pursue careers in science and technology. And for more information, please contact our Science and Innovation and Science Counselor, Fanny von Heland, at the Embassy of Sweden in New Delhi. Next, I'm going to tell about a funding opportunity. We call this call Cooperation with India, Company-Driven Research and Innovation Projects 2020. And it's a cooperation between Vinnova, the Swedish Innovation Agency, and DST, the Indian Department of Science and Technology. And please be aware, this call is still under negotiation. So to have the latest information, look at Vinnova's webpage, and we will keep you posted and share information as soon as we have the details finished. You see a link here on this slide. You can follow this link to get the latest information, or more than welcome to reach out to me to get more information. And this call, Vinnova funding, is aimed at companies in Sweden who wants to cooperate with companies in India. And there's similar funding for Indian companies wanting to cooperate with Sweden, but then you need to reach out to DST to get more information. So this presentation of this call, it's mainly focused at Swedish applicants, but could of course be inspiring for Indian applicants. But I recommend Indian applicants to reach out to DST to get more tailored information for you. And in Sweden, Vinnova, we encourage participation from actors such as university, college, institutes, or other relevant actors, such as existing testbeds. And we have a preliminary timeline for this call. It's open until the 29th of January at 2 p.m., so please note the time. And projects may start in April next year and can continue until the end of March 2023. And what can you apply for? This is a call for corporate-driven collaboration related to COVID-19 pandemic within the following areas: smart cities and clean technologies, including smart and sustainable transport, digitalization and Internet of Things. And Vinnova will fund research and development activities defined as industrial research and experimental development within this call. And how much can you apply for? You can apply for 2.5 million Swedish crowns per project. Companies seeking funding are expected to co-finance their eligible costs with 50%, while economic research performing organizations may receive up to 100% of eligible costs. And we also cover overhead costs. Public sector and non-economic organizations may receive up to 80% of eligible costs. Now I will tell you a little bit about EU funding under the Green New Deal and possibilities for cooperation with India within this call. This is a call aiming at investments to accelerate a just and sustainable transition to a climate neutral Europe by 2050. It's not limited to cooperation with India, and the total budget is 1 billion euro. But you can use it partly to finance cooperation with India. And it's open until the 26th of January, 2021. And all registered organizations may apply for funding in this call. All European organizations. And Indian organizations may receive funding from DBT, the Indian Department of Biotechnology, for 5 thematic areas. And to find out more about thematic areas, please follow the link at the bottom here, where you reach a country-specific page for cooperation between EU countries and India. You may also reach out to my colleagues, Nadine Schweitzer, Mimi Magnusson, and Erik Litborn, experts on cooperation between Sweden and within EU and third countries. So please reach out to them for more information. And then there's another event taking place in February next year, 5th to 7th of February. It's the Sweden-India Hackathon, Changing the Way We Move. And this hackathon targets 3 types of actors. The first one is partners who have an interest in taking care of the winning solution or want to be part of the jury. Hackers, students, entrepreneurs, or anyone with an interest in innovation and creative problem solving. And the third group is mentors with the knowledge and experience in tech, innovation, transport, and sustainability. For more information, please reach out to Karin Schär at Swedish Institute. There's also a web address here where you can go for more information. And on a more general note, the Swedish Institute organizes hackathons such as this to strengthen the relations with global innovation ecosystems. And one of these is with India to encourage innovation and cooperation. And then we have an information meeting about cooperation with India, organized by Vinnova on the 25th of March. It's open for everyone and hope to see you there. You may also watch previous meetings. They are in Swedish, and the last one focused on India's relations with the EU as well as EU funding. So if you go there, you can also see some more information about the EU funding I mentioned earlier. A couple of meetings ago, we focused on Indian business culture. So if you're interested in this, please follow the link on this slide. And you may also contact me if you have any questions concerning our information meetings. With that, I'm handing over to my colleague. Please.
Thank you very much. And I will tell you a little bit more about Eureka Global Stars Call with India. But first, I would like to say a few words explaining what Eureka is about. It's an international network that supports international research and development collaboration, mainly between countries in Europe, but also countries overseas, such as Canada and South Korea. And in specific cases, also countries as India that are not still part of the Eureka network. The Global Stars Call with India. And who can apply to this? Well, it's open to all kinds of participants, small and medium-sized enterprises, large companies and research organizations in India, and the participating European countries. And a special requirement is that it should be at least one European company in the project consortium. And you can apply in the area of key enabling technologies for healthcare, agriculture and water in the Global Stars Call. However, for Swedish participants, Vinnova only funds projects in the area of health and AI as an enabling technology. So it's a very good track of this. So projects with Swedish participants only in this area. The call deadline is on the 30th of November 2020 at 1700 hours Central European Time. You can apply for up to 2.5 million Swedish kronor from Vinnova to the Swedish participants in the consortium, and this is approximately 240,000 euros. Companies up to 50% of their costs, and research organization can apply for 100%. More information can be found in the links in this presentation. There's a call page, national call page on Vinnova's webpage, and there's usually also a Eureka website with more information. And you can always contact me, Peter Lindberg, Eureka National Project Coordinator, to obtain more information by telephone or email.
All right, thank you, Peter. Now we're turning to South Korea, and we have a LinkedIn group for South Korea as well. Sweden Korea Innovation. You can join it by clicking on this, the link on this slide. As in the group for India, the group for South Korea has the same purpose. We share information about upcoming events and funding activities, and it's also a place for matchmaking. So please join us there. We also have a hackathon coming up between Sweden and Korea, the Sweden-Korea 5G hack, the first quarter of next year. It's targeting the same participants as the India hack. And to quote from the Swedish Institute, The 5G is a new groundbreaking facilitator holding possibilities we can explore together in order to find solutions to our global challenges. By combining top tech talent from two of the most innovative countries in the world, Sweden and South Korea, the Swedish Institute aims for sustainable global impact. And the Sweden-Korea Hack is an online hackathon where selected tech students from both Sweden and South Korea will work together in teams to create real sustainable solutions based on 5G. And after the final pitches from the top 6 teams, the winner will be announced at a digital trade forum organized by Business Sweden. And if this is something for you, please sign up following the link at the bottom. Now again, over to you, Peter, who will tell us about another interesting event.
Yes, this is an upcoming event in Korea, the 2020 Korea Eureka Day on the 24th of November. And this is an event organized by the Korean innovation agency KIET in collaboration with the Eureka Network. And it's open for participation for SMEs, large companies and research organizations in Europe, South Korea and Canada. And on the agenda for this online event, we have R&D strategy in the post-COVID era, digital transformation enhancement of R&D ecosystems, facilitating the future of mobility with hydrogen, and the future of the bio industry. And there's also a good opportunity for be matchmaking to create Eureka projects with Korean partners and partners from European countries. And you can find more information using the links here in the presentation. There's a calendar event on the Vinnova website where you can read more about this. And there's also links to register to the online event in Korea and also registration to B2B matchmaking. And if you want to have more information, please contact me, Peter Lindberg, by telephone or email. So, and now I'm moving on to the Eureka Eurostars call, and this is actually one of the funding opportunities that can be used for after creating a consortium in this Korean matchmaking event that I just told you about. And in the Eurostars call, it's open for SMEs, large companies and research organizations in Europe, South Korea and Canada. And to be eligible, you have to be at least 2 project participants from 2 countries. And the project coordinator should always be an SME. You can apply for the development of innovative products, processes and services in any thematic area. So this is a very open bottom-up call. The project duration can be up to 36 months and the market entry should be at least or within 2 years after the end of the project. The deadline for the next call is on the 4th of February 2021 at 2000 hours Central European time. And this call will open early in December for submission of proposals. As a Swedish participant, you can apply for up to 5 million Swedish kronor per project from Vinnova. And this is to the Swedish part of the consortium. This is approximately 480,000 euros in the current exchange rate. SMEs can apply for up to 50% of their costs, large companies 30% and research organizations 20%. But this is also based on that they can include all overhead costs in their calculations. More information can be found via the links in the presentation at Vinnova's website for the Eurostars call or at the Eurostars International website. And you can contact me, Peter Lindberg, for more information on how to submit the project proposals and some advice on drafting a proposal. And then we have an additional Eureka call, and this is a Eureka Cluster Euripides 2 call for 2021. And again, it's open to small and large companies and research organizations in Europe, South Korea, and Canada. And you should be at least 2 participants from 2 countries. And it's also a requirement that at least 1 Swedish SME should participate in projects between Sweden and other countries. You can apply for an international collaborative R&D project in the area of smart electronic systems and components. And this can be within subsectors, sensors, power electronics, electronics platforms, construction methods, and product integration. The project duration is generally 36 months, and the call deadline for project outline submission is on the 26th of February 2021. And then the best project outlines will be selected and asked to draft a full proposal. And this deadline for submission will be on the 28th of May 2021. You can apply for 50% of the costs on the Swedish part of the consortium if you are a Swedish applicant. There is no specific upper limit of funding, but it should be kind of balanced according to the project plan and the duration of the project. And you can find more information in the links in the PowerPoint presentation to Vinnova's website for the national call, and on the Euripides 2 website for the international call. And you can also contact my colleague at Vinnova, Frederic Pilot, and he will give you more information on how to draft a proposal and set up consortium and the process further on. And then there is another Eureka Smart Cluster. It's the Smart Advanced Manufacturing Product Proposal 2020-21. So this is an additional Eureka Cluster Products call. And this call is open also for SMEs, large companies and research organizations in Europe and South Korea. And you should be at least 2 participants from 2 countries. And also here we want at least 1 Swedish company in the consortium. And you can apply for research and development projects in advanced manufacturing, processing of materials and products, intelligent and adaptive manufacturing systems, digital or virtual factory design, or human-machine collaboration. And here the call deadline for project outline is on the 14th of December 2020. And then you can submit your full proposal on the 24th of March 2021. And you can apply for 50% of the costs for the Swedish part of the consortium with no upper limit of funding. And there is again more information on links to Vinnova's national website for the call and to the Smart Advanced Manufacturing website. And you can contact my colleague Tero Stjernstoft at Vinnova. This is available on telephone and email to answer your questions regarding the call.
Thank you very much, Peter, for all this valuable information. With that, we turn to Japan. And of course, we have a LinkedIn group for Japan as well. You see the link here on this slide. The group is called Sweden-Japan Innovation Initiative. And just like the other groups, it's a group for to share information about funding opportunities, upcoming events, and for matchmaking. So I hope to see you there. And there's a large innovation event coming up next summer, 7th to 11th of June 2021. And this is within the Mirai 2.0 project. It's a project between where universities come together to strengthen the collaboration between Sweden and Japan within education, research, and innovation. And this event is open for everyone, but it focuses on early career researchers and science issues within AI, aging, sustainability, material science, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And To find more information, please visit mirai.nu. You see the link at the bottom of this slide. Then we have the Nordic Innovation House in Tokyo. And this you see here on the screen. They have several services, and they have many upcoming activities and events within various thematic areas. And the best way to stay informed is to go to their website or reach out to them for guidance. Focus at the moment is on pitching opportunities with partners in health, clean tech, and maritime food. And some of the activities will become reoccurrent. Thus, if you become a member now at an early stage, you will be able to form and leave input to the events, the upcoming events. So there's an upside to joining, becoming a member early. One upcoming event is they are currently nominating Swedish companies to Innovation Leaders Summit in Tokyo, taking place the 8th to 12th of March next year. This is Asia's largest matchmaking event for investors and big corporates. And at the bottom of the slide, you find a link to find more information. And with that, I would like to thank you for listening. Please enjoy the rest of Sweden Innovation Days. And please join our LinkedIn groups to stay posted and to find partners. And we hope this information we've shared today will help you favor cooperation between our countries. So please take care and stay safe. Thank you for today.